Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel. I'm going to create a look using this today. I underestimated how dark this dark is, so it was supposed to be purple. It came out greyish, darkish. I used this palette, so this is Essence Roses, and I used it Miss Cop, and especially one color from here, the very dark one, this one from here, and let's see how I did it. I'm going to do one side, this side on camera, and then the other side off camera, just to make it a little bit easier and the video a little bit shorter. So first I'm going to start with taking my concealer and just patting it on the eyelids, and I'm going to use this concealer as a eyeshadow primer today, and just put it all over. And now just with my finger just make sure that I get it everywhere and it's all nice and smooth. There are no bumps. There are no bumps and there's no discoloration. I have already done all of my face makeup, and yes, I am wearing a lot of stuff underneath my eye, but it's a family thing. We all have very dark under eye circles, so yeah, nothing's ever going to change that. I have accepted that as a fact. So now I'm just gonna take I'm going to start with a Roses, All About Roses Essence palette. So this is going to be my basic palette today, and I'm going to take this shadow here, the lightest one, that's a matte one, all over, and just going to go all over the lid to create a smooth base for the eye makeup, like this, all over. Full out. So now I'm actually going to take this one, which is not the lightest one, but this one, and going to go all over my crease, like this. Making sure there actually is some pigments in my crease when I'm doing like this. If needed, taking more, and just going all over the crease with this, just to create a little bit of a crease. A transition from the very heavy high to the very nothing upper part of my eye. So nothing on the brow bone, but pretty much is going to be on the eye, so just to create that little bit of a transition, like this. Now I'm going to use flat brush. Any flat brush works. All flat brushes work, and I'm going to go right to the darkest color. Let's go to like this, right to the very darkest color, and go all over my eyelid with it, and coating my entire eyelid up to the crease and not above the crease. So like this. And a good way to get to the inner side is to put the tip at the very inner side of your eye, and then just pull up. So all over the eye and also underneath, like this. Upper part and lower part, and you go in and like I would say half of the lower eyelid, all over like this, taking a little bit more, making it all look the same color, like this. Going back to the fluffy one, and just making sure everything goes together really nicely and smoothly. And even though there's a very dark color and very light color, or at the inner part where no color, there is no very sharp lines between anything. There are no sharp lines between anything. That's what I'm currently making sure of. I'm going to take a little bit of this one again, and going back to the crease, and making sure it all comes together at the very upper part of the eye. Like this. Okay, I'll do the other part of my eyes. I'll do the other eye as well, and I will be right back. So I gave the same treatment to the other eye, so now they don't look, now this one doesn't look that awful in your face. So now I'm going to go back into the palette and take the shade here, this matte dark brownish one with a half fluffy, half flat brush. I'm just gonna go here to the crease and define the crease more, and also go down, so defining the crease here and also at the very end of the eye. I'm going to do that one more time and just giving a little bit more darkness to the end part of the eye. Now going to take the same brush, flat brush I used before, and actually going to go into another palette just because I want to use something black, and this one sadly doesn't have anything black. So this is Miss.Adorable, and a palette like this. This is the 12 eyeshadows Miss.Adorable. That's what it says. I don't know what else it is. And just going to take here the very black one with the same brush, and going to go to the very end of the eye and just pat it here and pat it down, and keeping it all at the very end of the eye, so creating a little bit more depth, yeah, with the black one here, and just patting it all at the very end of the eye like this. Yes, very good. Now taking another flat brush, or you can use the same one, just clean it, and going to this palette again and taking this one, it's the second one from the upper row, and going over it and going to the center of the eyelid and starting putting the pigment there at the center, and from the inner corner up to the center like this. Going to take the lighter shade and doing the same thing with it, just here at the very, that looks better. It actually gives some pigment. So from the very center of the inner, well, from the very inner corner to the center, so just putting it here and swiping it so it does something at the very inner corner as well. So just the inner corner, just take it and poke it, and from here swiping it up to the center of the eye. Now going in with this one, the second from the bottom, the very light pink, and also going to the very upward, going in to the center of the upper eyelid. Yes, that seems the most accurate of what I'm right now doing. I'm more doing than concentrating on what's coming out of my mouth. So going like this at the very middle, and from the middle down to the very inner corner, and taking a little bit more. Same thing, just coating the whole inner part with this color. I'll do the same on the other eye and be right back. So now both my eyes are the same way, as you can see, like this. I'm going to go add a little bit of the lightest color, very lightest color, directly in the middle of both inner corners. In the middle of the both inner corners. No, directly in the inner corner of both eyes, directly in the center, like that, just to give a bit more of this very sharp highlight like this. Going to take this color here, the very light pink one, and put it here at the very top of the eyelid on both sides, a few pats like this. Going to take a black eye pencil, mine is Dermacol micro pencil, and going to go into the waterline a little. If the eyeshadow, black eyeshadow goes here, then a little bit more into the eye. Same on the other side, like this. And going to take, well, you could use the same pencil. I'm just taking another pencil, which is Gouache Let's Twist eyeliner. Just because it's a little bit bigger and it's a little bit more smudgier. I'm going to go to the very outer corner of the eye and really give that darkness to it. Like this. And going to go and add a little bit of mascara, my Forbidden Volume mascara from Essence. Make sure everything's fine, and if it's all fine, then that's the final look. Okay everyone, so I added a bit of lip gloss. This is actually from H&M, light pink. There were 5 of them and they were €7, and this is the final look. Dark eye. That was supposed to be purple, but I underestimated how dark the dark one is. But quite pretty still. See, if you screw up, you can still make it work. So you can always make it work. So dark eye, like this. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun, because I did. I had a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun with playing with makeup. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye!